You just gotta be worse, don't you?
Double tight end formation. First down at the 28. Wilfork's in on tackle. Devontae Parker brings that lead combination of speed and size to the wideout position by way of Louisville.
Extraordinary size for a wide receiver, Devontae Parker, and he'll be the perfect fit for the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins have it at the 29. And
oh,
it's batted down. Now the defensive star at cornerback. In the league, a former first-round pick is Jonathan Joseph.
Great pickup many years ago when free agent used to be that. Not only knows what everybody else do, but he can take your best wide receiver and cover him man-to-man.
Punt it. George's going to look for space. And that's a gain of 9. Now it's 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Look out, they're changing the defensive side.
26. Down the field. Incomplete. The outside threat offense is wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins out of Clemson.
Oh, man, a wide receiver from Clemson? I haven't heard that, since last week. There's one on every single football team. But DeAndre Hopkins, good route runner, good size, and excellent speed.
Picks up about 5. Let's talk about the defense. A former star in the Indian Football League who has himself into one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, Cameron Wake.
He is one of the better pass rushers in the NFL, and he's just so fast. You're always worried about his speed, but then you just get looking for the speed all the time, and what happens? He just runs you over.
What are you watching? Yeah, it's loud.
Landry's got it now. Johnson's there that time for the tackle. That return's good for about 5. The Dolphins weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
No, that's a bad business to be in. I know I get a lot of bad business.
Of running the ball because the outside run is going to be stopped.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Dolphins have it at the 29. Over to Cameron. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Cameron was right in sync with the quarterback that time. He runs the curl route, makes the catch, and comes up just short of the first down.
Let's see if they can complete another one. This time, perhaps, for the first down. 3rd down coming up. It's Miller. Gets about 9 on the play.
Miller's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower. Look what the defensive line is doing. They're marching down inside. You're expecting them.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Miller's in the backfield. Single back set.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Sims makes the catch. That's his first reception today.
That was terrible.
When you throw a slant route,
defense.
it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect themselves. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins take it from the 43. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Texans offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Let's go.
Tight end in motion. From the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Blue with the grab. Delmas is there to take him down.
Well, the quarterback off his arm strength that time. Did the ball right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The Dolphins out now in a 4-6 formation. Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Running right through the trenches. And Davis is there to make the stop.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Mallett's back in shotgun formation. Graham's got it on a pass that had some heat. Tackle at the end.
Now the NFL puts in like a. Do we use a big guy? Use a guy? Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed. Good tackler.
From the 22. Hauled in.
Armstrong, nice thing. Opportunity is very. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire. Throw right on target by the QB.
Press coverage all the way.
Let's go.
Handoff, running off.
He just go a little and punch this over. Touchdown.
Defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. They'll go ground. Jam it in on touchdown. With that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown could be a maker in this. So called by the offensive players.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Dolphins back out there on offense. Last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
First down at the 20. Tannehill is taking off. And he's forced to the ground.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner
that
comes on the
me
blitz,
up.
gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
Well, they got to the quarterback on first down. Sets up second and long.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hands.
Wow, what a hit. He was on the ground, didn't get hit again.
About 3 here in the second. Third down and 2. Tannehill's running away from the pressure. Unit needs making stop, getting the ball and hoping they can find the rhythm on that side.
I love what the defense has done so far. Of course, you see the hustle, playing hard, but being smart. And when you put all those things together, you get good play.
Out on the offense, and that'll cost them 5 yards. They're set to punt it away now. Short's got a chance this time. At the 40-yard line.
Shorts is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed that allows him to break through some of that.
Coming to the line at the 44. An extra tight end on the field. First down at the 40. Looking across.
He's past the fence, man. Passing the fence, though.
First down.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Looking at every option. Makes the touchdown. Miami Dolphins. As we edge closer to halftime, the game is now tied. They've given themselves a whole lot of momentum here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, what a job by the offense. They got down there, they got that touchdown, but you know, also I have to take the defense to task a little bit here. They made some calls that I did not agree with.
Now they come out for the point after. Of course, this year, the new rule, the PAT, is snapped from the 15-yard line, making the point after 13 yards longer than the pass, a 33-yard point after attempt. The Dolphins getting set to kick it away. Martin's got it on the return. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Texans just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
First down at the 20. And Jones nearly picking it off.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
That was dangerous.
Mallett's lined up. 2 tight ends set. 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Slashing to the right side. That's a gain of only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Now looking at 3rd down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. This is 3rd down.
Let's go.
Mallett's got it in the gun. Getting away from the pressure.
Oh,
and
no.
it's knocked
I did not
down.
see him.
No surprise, it's another 3rd down stop and
That
in a
was
first
a
half
mistake.
where both of these defenses have had the upper hand.
Yeah, it's been physical, it's been fast,
That
and
was
it's
a good
been
play.
good. Now I'm talking about the defenses.
Definitely-
On the
definitely
offense,
on that one.
the best thing they've done is not make a major mistake to put their team in a hole, so the 2nd half is going to be interesting to watch.
Landry's going to take this. And they tackle him down at the
Definitely
37-yard back of about 7. The Dolphins ready to get this drive. Time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown to the end zone, mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it. Good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is. Everybody catching the football, separating from some easy throw and catches out there.
First, the 37. J.J. quarterback.
Got to get the here. You want to stop the offensive scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Behind the line of scrimmage.
Back. The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Parker's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Third way.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there.
Going for the deep ball. The ball is
Let's
short
go.
out of his hands.
Let's
When we
go.
met with the offensive coordinator this week, Phil, I'm sure they had no idea that their game plan was stymied like this late in the first half.
Oh, I'm sure of that, Jim. You know, listen, every time we meet with offensive coaches, they think they got the best game plan they've had all year long. Well, good game plans, they can't overcome the fact that the defenses are just more physical and faster than they are right now.
The Texans offense coming back onto the field here. Desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already. Give your defense a little.
Jones. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
So glad he did that.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Hauled in by Alfred Blue.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victory. And doing it right is what this offensive player did. That had a chance to get a give it chances. Really good job by the offense.
As this ball complete.
Well, the quarterback that tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Dolphins come out in a dime package. The catch is made by Strong. Now they take the football on the field. Decision-making now as they
really up to the court. Watch the clock. Don't
He did not
make sure you
break.
get the your team. My gosh. Quarterback had all great job. No throw it to, so it's incomplete. Quarterback sees something in his defense. He wants to.
second down. Scanning. That incompletion. Up 3rd and 10. Plenty of backs out on the field for this one. Out of the shotgun. Mallett's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And it's swatted away. We're inching closer to halftime, and you have to think the focus for both of these teams at the break.
Two simple things. You want to keep the defenses playing. So just keep doing what you've done so far. On offense, look for new ways. Move people around. Give your players a little better chance of making plays down the field.
The corner step back. It's Jalen Strong with. Both offenses struggle to put up any kind of production that first half. We're tied up at the intermission. Larry Ridley coming up after this. Johnson's going to run this one out. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Texans offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can you come out here and take advantage of this defense? Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just give the effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job in effort.
And looking underneath. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Throws the pass. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down. All set to punt here. Landry's got it on the return. And he'll step out of bounds.
Landry's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield. For this play, first down at the 50. Brown's the one who made the big stop.
The Texans defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
2nd down and 12. Tannehill gives it up. And Joseph in on the tackle.
The off-tackle run, it's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd and 7. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline. Defense was the order of the first half, Phil Simms, and it's hard to even see a scenario where that doesn't continue.
I think we got a trend going here. Here we are in the third quarter, and the offenses are still locked up, can't do anything. I don't care. I like this. Defenses rule today.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Texans got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
And that's a gain of maybe 5.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
Second down and in a very precarious spot. The Dolphins lined up in the nickel. Mallett's going to take it from the gun. Looking long, but they can't connect.
Always protect against the deep ball first. That's what the defense did this time. They were alert. Nice job. The result, just a long incompletion.
Let's go.
Third down and 5. He'll throw it over the middle. That's a third down conversion, a rare sight so far today. That's his first reception today. First down here.
Let's go.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Washington's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. First down, offense readying for the snap. This play set up by the long gainer.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Oh, that was stupid.
Let's go.
Second and 13. Surveys. Finds Shorts. Gains 11.
Well, a couple things on that play. Of course, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting out of trouble and throwing the football on run and getting the completion. But how about the defense? Quit being greedy. Stay in your rush lanes and don't let the quarterback get out.
Mallett's completion percentage, 50% on the day. It'll be third down.
You playing the game now?
Let's go.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack. One of the best ever. Shane Leckler out to punt. Landry's going to look for space now. That's a gain of 8. The Dolphins offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And now Tannehill's going to take off. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Texans official. Ryan Mallett's injury isn't something the medical staff feels will get worse if he gets back on the field. So, guys, he'll be returning in this one. Back to you.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Dolphins have it at the 29. Searching for space to the right.
And we let that go. Oh, my God. That was...
There is nothing like getting a play for a touchdown when when you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
He's out for the game.
Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Dolphins team official. Ryan Tannehill's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the is at this time.
The Texans defense on the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defense. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make plays.
Looking across the middle, locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
The Texans did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down here after the completion. Handoff made. Sues all over that offense and brings him down. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Garrett Graham takes the ball.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down coming up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The give this time to the fullback. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Stands in the pocket.
Oh my God, I had him. Oh, I'm getting the plays out. I'm getting everything I want, and I can't complete the pass.
It's third down coming up. The Dolphins go with the dime formation here on defense. From the gun. Scans the field. He pulls it down somehow.
What a catch.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 26. Breaks free.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Mallett's able to return to the field after a short rest from injury. That's a false start.
I just cut the grass.
First down here.
Tuesday.
The Dolphins with
And
two
it's like I
extra
never even
defensive
cut it.
backs in the dime. Dropping back now into the shotgun. What a catch.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Here in the early part of the 4th, we've got ourselves a tie game. It looks like this one's coming down to the wire.
I mean, we didn't really had a whole lot of rain. We had like a rain shower, but that was it.
We're going to find out which team can handle the pressure the best.
Landry's got it. And he races out of bounds at that point. The Dolphins will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the fourth quarter. The score's 14-14.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Good way to make a play on that.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 40. Has space.
And he does it again. Why are we letting...
The 10. Moore's in on the tackle.
Miller's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
Breaking huddle at the 6.
Go, 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 go. Here we go. Left, 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 left.
Second and goal from the 6. They'll run it here. And he gains maybe 3.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting touchdown. Dolphins.
Dragged us into the end zone.
Miller's second touchdown of the game.
What a good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. Johnson can't resist. He'll test the coverage. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Chris in the fetal position in his bed. Terrible.
Mallett's back in there after missing some time with the injury. First down at the 24. Complete to Hopkins. After the pass play, gain 7. Second and 3 on the way. Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. The catch by Hopkins. Jenkins there to make the tackle.
The Texans, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. They'll mark him at the 41.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 5. It's caught by Garrett Graham. Third catch today so far.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end. The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Mallett's going to scramble, and now he'll slide.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
First down, pressure on every snap now. Now first and 10. They'll go ground. Delmas is all over the ball carrier.
The Dolphins defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Mallett's back in the game after being shaken up earlier. Takes it from the gun. Got hit on release. Phil, it's third down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and if you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers.
34 seconds left. I'm on his 15-yard line.
Third down.
3rd and 12. Yeah.
3rd and 12.
And we throw it. Oh my God, overthrow it.
In the late going, the football in position now, in the red zone. And here the defense knows this is where it cannot buckle.
What makes it so tough for the defense is in the red zone that the offense has a whole new set of plays once they get inside the 20, so you've got to be looking out for everything.
Going for it on 4th down. Mallett's going to take the snap here after missing some action. They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages.
Oh no, he dropped it. Oh my God.
Mallett's unable to come through on 4th down.
Are you
and with that failed
serious?
possession,
Oh,
they may wind
no.
up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed
Ah,
because all
that
year
sucks.
long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But
That
that
was
was
mine.
just, it was
Oh.
not meant to be, and they couldn't come
Oh,
through
you
with 4th down.
escaped.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. Takes a knee. The Texans stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second.
If you saw the play, you would be like, oh man.
Takes a knee. The Texans will call for the timeout. They need every second
What
to be
happened?
preserved at this point. 3rd down. Takes a knee. The Texans will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. The Dolphins will punt it. Short's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. The Texans offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Mallett's back in shotgun formation. Nice catch. The Texans have used all of their timeouts. They'll have to go the rest of the way here in the 4th quarter without one.
Come on, come on, come on.
Well, you go to the hurry offense for many reasons. One, you're trying to get as many plays off and use as little time on the clock as possible.
Good game,
That's
Darryl.
what you have to
Good
do
game.
when you have no timeouts left.
It was a nail-biter. It wasn't pretty, but it goes down as a victory.
It's even sweeter when you win a close game in the league because you know how hard it is. And to make that one play, that was the difference. Whew, a lot of joy in the locker room.
Can you block him?
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.